The Untold Secrets of the Battle of the Bulge. The Battle of the Bulge, one of the deadliest clashes of World War II, was a test of strategy, resilience, and survival. But beneath the well-told tales of this historic event lie astonishing, little-known stories that reveal the true grit and ingenuity of those who fought. Most know that the bitter cold was a defining element, but did you know it was also a weapon? The Germans relied on thick fog and snowfall to cripple Allied air support, giving their tanks cover. This weather manipulation shaped the battle's early days, tipping the scales in surprising ways. Conversely, the Allied forces turned this disadvantage into a rallying point. Troops endured frostbite, hunger, and exhaustion, yet they held the line. The extreme weather became not just a challenge, but an unforeseen player in this historic struggle. The Germans deployed a top-secret tactic, Operation Greif, where English-speaking German soldiers disguised as Americans infiltrated Allied lines. They spread confusion by altering road signs, transmitting false orders, and sabotaging supplies. These undercover missions almost succeeded in creating chaos among the Allies. However, many of the infiltrators were eventually caught after failing to answer cultural and linguistic tests, like identifying the Chicago Cubs or American slang. The Allies turned paranoia into a defensive weapon, reinforcing discipline and coordination to counter this sneaky strategy. The small town of Bastogne became a fortress of resistance as the 101st Airborne Division held out against the German siege. Encircled, freezing, and running low on supplies, these band of brothers put up an extraordinary stand. Their grit inspired Allied reinforcements to push beyond their limits. When the Germans demanded surrender, General McAuliffe famously responded with one word: nuts. It became a rallying cry for the defiant Allied troops. Bastogne's resistance wasn't just a military maneuver, it was a symbol of unyielding courage under impossible circumstances. Over 19,000 Americans lost their lives, making the Battle of the Bulge the bloodiest battle for U.S. forces in World War II. Yet beyond the numbers lie stories of brotherhood, sacrifice, and sheer endurance in the face of overwhelming odds. Among these is the story of Private Eddie Slovic, the only American soldier executed for desertion since the Civil War. His fate remains a grim reminder of the pressures borne by soldiers in one of history's harshest winters. The Battle of the Bulge exposed the limits of wartime technology when stacked against human determination. German Tiger tanks dominated the battlefield, yet it was often the creativity of Allied soldiers using artillery and anti-tank weapons that tipped the scales. Even as fuel shortages and mechanical failures plagued German operations, the Allies seized opportunities with rapid adaptation. The clash between advanced machinery and raw ingenuity became a textbook example of wartime problem-solving. The Battle of the Bulge wasn't just a turning point in World War II, it was a testament to humanity's capacity to persevere. If these stories moved you, share this video and spark conversations about the courage and lessons of history. Let's honor the past by ensuring it's never forgotten.